But with that being said, we got Fahrenheit get ready to face off against Mr. E, sitting back down onto the main stage.
Yeah, he's sitting right now, but not for long, man. As animated as this guy gets, man, into his matches, you already know he's going to be popping out of that chair with excitement, man. Just watch him.
All right, and the starting stage is Smashville. Obviously, no surprise there. People love the stage, but instead of going Marth this time, going Lucina, maybe he understood that he's going up against Bowser. He wants to get these kills rocking and rolling.
Well, one thing that I think really stands out for Mr. E is the fact that when you really look back to UGC, man, that didn't go too well when he had to fight off against Niles Bowser, man. I think he does prefer Lucina, man, in this particular matchup. And his movement behind this character is just so fluid and efficient, and I don't think he's going to have too much trouble dealing with Bowser, any of those shenanigans. Of course, I'm not for a second going to count out my man Fahrenheit, though.
Oh, absolutely not. As you see right here, gets that pivot grab, low percent Bowser combos. Even tried to sneak in a forwarder that time, you know. All right, trying to reset the neutral. Flamethrower keeping Mr. E out. I know that sword is pretty difficult to deal with, especially when you're a walking, talking hurt box like Bowser.
Absolutely. Here we are, big time lead here early on for Mr. E, applying all kinds of pressure, man, completely owning the right side right now.
Yeah, let him know it is mine, man. I got my name on the lease.
Oh, really good situation that he put himself in. Mr. E just putting himself in those situations to just succeed. All that pressure on Fahrenheit, and then the air dots actually coming out of it, though. Dancing blade.
Yep. Fahrenheit struggling to get in right
or
now.
Binding blade. I don't know if they call it something different.
Something like that. Okay.
Blades is moving, though.
There it is. With that being said, man, so is this game. This game is moving along pretty well, but Mr. E finds himself getting grabbed, smacked up with the back air. Good DI mix-up. Oh, okay.
Stock not in too much danger just yet here. Look at the movement, man. Just so fluid on the part of Mr. E.
Yeah. Yeah, he does not want to get grabbed. You see he's staying very much in the short hop during the majority of this set, crossing him up, making it difficult for him to get his paws onto Mr. E. But I know Mr. Fahrenheit isn't quite done yet. The platform pressure is real here. But nah, man, a little off the mark. You're not going to break my shield that easily.
Oh, wow. He's looking for some options right here, but Mr. E is not giving him an opportunity at all. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. You know the counter is just such a good option in a situation like that, but it just hurts a little bit harder when it results in a stage fight.
Yeah, Mr. E did a lot of that yesterday in doubles, so no surprise that we're seeing that here today in singles. I'd like to see him maybe pull that out versus that Ryu he played a bit ago, but maybe, I guess he has something else in mind. Nonetheless, you know, pretty dominating first game there by my man Mr. E. No surprise there. Fahrenheit's going to have to figure out a way to get in on this swordsman. I tell you, you just got to grab him. If you can grab him, you can do whatever you want after that. I know it's easier said than done, but come on.
All right. Game number 2 set to commence here. And we're going to go to FD right here, so we're going to move all platforms. Though, honestly, Mr. E wasn't really relying on that too much, man. The movement was just crisp and pristine, to say the least.
Yeah, he definitely respected the range that Bowser has. So you don't want to get caught on those platforms and get smacked up by like a forward air or possibly even like what could be like an up smash. I know a lot of people sleep on that move on Bowser's behalf as well. But like you said, UGC definitely opened Mr. E's eyes on the Bowser matchup, so you got to respect them all.
No doubt about it, man. I think that is definitely what we're seeing here from Mr. E, continuing to keep a very elevated level of control right here. Fahrenheit, you know, even from, you know, going back to the last game, is just yet to get anything really started here. Great spacing on the part of Mr. E. Goes for that big-time forward smash. Not going to connect, though. And there we go. An opening finally presenting itself for Fahrenheit. And that's really all Bowser needs, man. It's just one good opening because so much damage to follow.
And, unfortunately, losing his ledge invincibility there, throwing out that forward smash and almost killing him, man. Close but no cigar, man.
Sir.
That's for sure. It gets to Nair, kind of stuffs out that back air, outranging him physically in every way, but another back air is going to seal it out.
That's the second time I've seen a Bowser on this stream just drop a big-time back air. People are getting a little too comfortable going for him off stage right there, but Mr. E not even going to allow that man to consider extending that lead, just immediately stuffs out that stock.
Definitely, man. He went as low as he could, man, but it just got a little too uncomfortable for him. Lucina, Mr. E, I think he knows what he's doing here in this matchup. He doesn't want to get grabbed by any means. Okay, I like it. Finds a grab that time. Let's see what he can turn it into.
He might not want to get grabbed, man, but that Fahrenheit, he's definitely feeling himself a little bit here. He's definitely picked up the pace and actually found himself in the lead despite another rough start.
Yeah, man, Mr. Fahrenheit is indeed heating things up here. Okay, gets to turn around forward smash. Like it sends him off stage, and then the nice run in and out, trying to keep him on his toes. Wow.
Look at Mr. E, always just so intense right there. And for good reason makes plays like that. Fahrenheit, you can see it on his face, not content with how that one went down. He got put in situations at least 3 or 4 times right there where he had an opportunity to, you know, tech and survive, but just could not deliver on it. So.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Fahrenheit, you can only really, I guess, look back at that match, you know, once these VODs go up later and just see where you went wrong. I think he played it pretty well for the most part, but it's just the fact that he got outranged in every way, which is really weird to say because more times than not, you know, Bowser, he's long, he's strong, you know, he's able to keep you out, but when it gets done to him, that's when it puts you in a very fish out of water situation, and, yeah, man, he was just done.
Yep, so let's go ahead and slide over to a couple of quick replays. That was a bit of a quick set, I must say.
Yeah.
This is big time right here. That counter was just wonderfully executed right there on the part of Mr. E.
That had to be like the last few frames of that counter as well. But like that was out pretty long. And there's that back air that we've grown to love.
And that right there could have been the game changer, man. Could have turned it around. But Mr. E, the stage spike immediately not going to allow Fahrenheit to build any kind of lead. And then this, another, why not, man? If it worked once, it'll work twice. And Fahrenheit, unfortunately, finding that out the very hard way.
Yeah, man, Fahrenheit, you can see it in his face, man. Wearing his emotions on his sleeve, that was just unfortunate to see, man. But, you know, like I said before, man, there's always a party bracket. I mean, you play arguably the best Marth, one of the best Marths in the world, you know,